When I get there, I find it cordoned off. The roof was off limits to begin with, but now it's also part of a crime scene, as if I needed another reminder of the murder that took place here 3 weeks ago. It's still cordoned off even 3 weeks later? Jesus. I duck under the yellow tape and open the door. The lock is still broken. Oh hey, time machine. I can hardly breathe after running up the stairs to get here. As I gasp for air, I look across the stark white concrete. And naturally, my eyes go straight to the satellite sitting smack dab in the middle of the roof.
Oh,
it's just time machine. Mayuri and Daru are just as surprised. What is this thing? I mean, it looks like Suzaha's time machine. But here's something different about it. There's something different about it. Suzaha's looks old and beat up. This one looks brand new. It's not stuck in the wall either. And besides, it's the beta world line where CERN's dystopia never formed. Suzaha has no reason to travel to 2010. That satellite shouldn't be here. And yet I feel like I've seen it before. Where? In the very first world. When did I... Of course, it was at Dr. Nakavachi's presentation. Right before the presentation started, something shook the building like an earthquake, and when I went to check the roof, the satellite was sitting there. Though still confused, I approached the satellite. Just then, the hatch opens and someone steps in outside. Oh, hello. What the fuck?
Okabe, Rintaro.
Suzaha!
It really is her. The part-time warrior, John Teeter. Time traveler from 2036. Daru's daughter, who will be born 7 years from now. I asked her the same question over the phone, but I can't help myself. I need answers.
質問に答えて。君が岡部倫太郎?
No. The way she puts it makes it sound like she's never met me before. And now that we're talking face to face, I realize there's something very different about her. For starter, what's with all the camo? It looks dirty and worn, like she's been fighting in it for a while. She's even carrying a gun. For some reason, I'm pretty sure it's not a replica. Is she really Amane Suzaha? This doesn't make sense. No, calm down. Figure this out, Okabe. You know that this is impossible. Suzaha can't be here. She left into 1975 in her one-way time machine, and she found the IBM 5100, made sure it would get to you, then passed away in the year 2000. It's a different world line. So where did this girl come from?
私は2036年から来たタイムトラベラー。オカリンおじさんに頼みがあるの。
Uncle?
おじさんなの?
We don't have time to humor Mayuri's question. Suzaha walks up to me and looks me in the eye. Her expression is grim. The next words out of her mouth are the last thing I expected to hear.
この世界線の未来では第三次世界大戦が起きちゃうんだ。それを回避するために私に協力して過去を変えてお願い。
Ferris's world line's the best world line. No one dies, no World War III, no CERN. I win.
なんだよそれ。なんなんだよそれは。
第三次世界大戦って大変だよ。
That's really bad. Wow.
いや、つうかさ、タイムトラベラーってマジ？釣りじゃなくて？
Wanna see?
父さんは黙ってて。
Yeah, Dad.
父さん？はあ、びっくりした。謎の美少女にいきなり父さん呼ばわりされたでござる。
Oh my
どうせ
god.
ならお兄ちゃんと呼んでくれ。
Jesus. Stop.
待てってくれ。
I take a deep breath. Okay, let's figure this out. I turn to Suzaha.
そこにある人工衛星のようなものはタイムマシンか。
Suzaha nods curtly. She hasn't smiled once. There's no hint of a cheerful Suzuha I remember. Instead, I sense strength, conviction, and steel resolve.
お前の父親が作ったのか。
そうだよ。
Suzuha glances at Daru.
お前は一体どこから来た。
2036年から1975年2000年を経由して。
Okay, I'm going to assume that you can go forward in time now.
経由だって。
That doesn't make sense. She's obviously not in her 40s, which means...
あのタイムマシンは未来方向にも跳躍できると言いたいのか。
そうじゃなきゃタイムマシンとは呼べないじゃん。
Yeah, really. This isn't the Suzuha I know. But it is Suzuha.
お前は違う未来から来た。
違う未来。
2036年はどんな状況なんだ。セルンによるディストピアは。
セルンって何？ディストピア？
Suzuha frowns. She doesn't know about CERN. That settles it. She's definitely not the Suzuha I know.
さっき第三次世界大戦が起きると言ったよな。
そう。その戦争で人類の総人口は10億人まで減ったの。
Wow.
10億って、今の総人口って67億人ぐらいじゃなかったっけ？だとしたら57億人も死んだってこと？
Well, I'd hope I'd at least live.
核兵器が使われてね。
Yeah, that's a fair point.
かつての冷戦構造にそっくりだった。きっかけはタイムマシン。EU とロシアによる開発競争が火種になって、それにアメリカまでが横やりを入れたから収拾がつかなくなった。
Bet it wouldn't be much of a race at that point.
世界を滑る可能性を持つ夢の装置。それを手に入れることは過去から未来までを全て手中に収めるっていうことになるわけだから。
Because theoretically speaking, if they were like pumping money into it, let's say America has the most capital just to spend in it. They cut, say 75% of the defense budget, put it into time travel, cut Social Security, cut Medicare, cut all those things, and funnel it into time travel. The amount of money going into that would be unrivalable. No one could outspend them at that point if they really, really wanted to. It just wouldn't be close at all. Time travel again. It has the power to grant your dreams and at the same time destroy everything you love. I know that better than anyone.
2036年には戦争は終結してるけど、地球はボロボロ。もうさ、人がまともに住める世界じゃないんだ。
It's unbelievable. In the future of the Alpha World Line, CERN used their time machine to fashion a dystopia where no one could oppose their rule. Susan traveled to the past and changed that. She showed me how to escape that convergence. The result is this: the Beta World Line here CERN fails to complete its time machine. But instead 5.7 billion people die in the fires of nuclear war.
そんなのありかよ。
My legs fold beneath me. I sink to my knees.
おかり、大丈夫？
Mayuri kneels beside me and gently rubs my back. But I'm too stunned to respond to her kindness. I glare at Suzuha, though I know it's absurd. Part of me blames her.
なんでこんなことになってるんだ。お前が言ったんだぞ。ベータ世界線なら平和な未来が待っているって。
We saved Mayuri. We changed the future. And now everything we did, Suzuha appears before me once again to say that it wasn't enough.
今が未来への大きな分岐点で。
そんなのは知ってる。
だったらわかるでしょ。このままじゃ57億人が死ぬんだよ。戦争が終わったって何も残ってない世界に私たち放り出されるんだよ。あんなひどい世界を変えるために私はここに来たの。そして過去を変えるためにはオカリンおじさんの協力が。
断る。
I reject her plea outright. Suzuha looks hurt, betrayed like an abandoned puppy. How dare she look at me that way? I borrow Mayuri's shoulder and struggle back to my feet.
俺はアルファ世界線からここに来た。俺の大事な女の子の命を犠牲にしてまでここにたどり着いたんだ。
I can't go back, not in the world line where Mayuri dies.
57億人が死のうと知ったことかよ。あいつのクリスの犠牲を無駄になんかさせないからな。
One person versus 5.7 billion. They can't be compared. Well, they can. I can compare it. I can say, well, out of those 5.7 billion people, how many were good people? Probably 80%. I'll do that. 80%. 20% is probably a fucking god-awful people. So you know what? It balances out. Susan's staring at me in disbelief. Mayuri and Dario clearly don't know what to say. I haven't told them what happened, so they can't understand.
つまりおじさんは別のアトラクタフィールドにいたってこと？
Yeah.
すごい。それが例のリーディングシュタイナーなんだね。
なぜその名を？
父さんから聞いてる。それに私もオカリンおじさんとは会ったことがあるんだ。未来でね。
俺と？
そっか。そしてそっちのアトラクタフィールドでも私は同じように2010年に来たんだね。
A faint smile flickers across her face, and then she looks at me with renewed intensity.
オカリンおじさん、今おじさんは断るって言ったけど。
そうだ。クリスの死は無駄にしない。マユリを殺させはしない。
マユシは死んじゃうの？さっきから言ってるそのクリスってマキセ・クリスのことだよね。聞いておじさん。もしもだよ。この世界線の未来を変えるために必要なのが2010年7月28日に亡くなったマキセ・クリスを助けることって言ったら。
Save her? Duh. Shock ripples through my body. What'd she say? Save Kurisu? How? We no longer have the phone wave or time leap machine, and even if we did, I could never leap that far back. Wow, it's like you have a nice brand spanking new time machine right there. Of course. I look over Suzuha's shoulder at the object disguised as a satellite.
タイムマシン。これがあれば。
It came all the way from 2036. It should have no trouble going back to a mere 3 weeks. Even better, this time machine can do that, do what Alpha Suzuha's could not. It can travel to the future. I can go back to July 28th, save Kurisu, and return to the present. No D-mails, no time leaps. Genuine physical time travel. I can't refuse. I literally can't refuse. I saw this time machine once before on July 28th, that fateful day. Shortly before Kurisu was killed, I saw it standing in this very spot, as sure as it is standing before me now. There's only one thing that can remain. It has already been established that this time machine will appear on that day in this place. Even before I sent the first email, my participation was assured. Even the thought of turning Suzaha down now is meaningless. Nothing is coincidence, everything is inevitable. The revelation makes me dizzy. It's like I don't have the tiniest atom of free will, like my every action from the moment of my birth was planned for me by some cosmic force. No, to me, telling you to do this.
私が望む世界線はオカリンおじさんが通ってきたっていうアルファ世界線だっけ。そこじゃない。目指すべきはアトラクタフィールドの狭間。
The space between.
どのアトラクタフィールドからも一切干渉を受けないたった一つの世界線。通称シュタインズゲート。
I prefer Ferris's, but you know, whatever. But that's the chuny name I pulled out of my ass. It doesn't mean anything.
シュタインズゲートはさ、まだ誰も見たことのない未知の世界線らしいんだ。
Well, that would probably suck then.
らしいって、それ誰かが観測したんじゃないん？
観測はされてないんだよね。だから未知なわけで。でもシュタインズゲートのダイバージェンスはお父さんとオカリンおじさんとですでに割り出されてるよ。
Oh, Jesus.
相対値でここからマイナス 0.081609%。
Is that just like... I have no idea which one that is. It's just a random world line.
そこがシュタインズゲート。
How the fuck are you supposed to calculate exactly what that's gonna be?
その世界線に到達するために必要な条件がクリスの救出。
そういうこと。第三次世界大戦を回避する鍵なんだよ。彼女が生きていればさ、戦争は起きない。少なくとも57億人も死なないんだ。
なぜだ？なぜクリスなんだ？確かにクリスは天才少女だが、あいつが57億人を救う英雄だっていうのか？
よくわかんない。
わからないって無責任すぎるだろ。
I assume because she has because she figures out a time machine first and then uses that, so there's not like this battle between countries to create it or nations.
私は父さんの立てた計画通りに動いているだけ。その計画、元はオカリンおじさんが立案したらしいんだけど、だからおじさんの計画が間違ってたら私のやってることも意味がない。
どうしてまた聞きなんだ？直接俺に指示されたわけじゃないのか？
オカリンおじさんは10年ぐらい前、今からだとおよそ15年後、 2025年に亡くなった。
The same result as on the Alpha World line.
だから真相はわからない。父さんはオカリンおじさんの意志を継いでこの計画を実行するためにたった一人でタイムマシンを作り上げた。
That's my super hacker. He must have hacked into CERN and stole their research, then used it to construct his own time machine. On the Alpha World line, CERN killed Daru before he could complete the machine. But here Daru was able to perfect his design, that's why it can go back to the future. At least that seems the most likely explanation.
オカリンおじさん、その世界線シュタインズゲートは未知っていうぐらいだからどんな未来が待っているのか誰も知らない。もしかしたら第三次世界大戦が終結した後でディストピアが構築されるかもしれない。もしかしたらマキセ・クリスはオカリンおじさんが助けた2日後とかに死んじゃうかもしれない。もしかしたらオカリンおじさんは2025年じゃなくて1週間後に死んじゃうかもしれない。でも同時にもしかしたら2036年になるまで第三次世界大戦も起きないしディストピアも構築されないかもしれない。マキセ・クリスも他の誰も死なないかもしれない。素晴らしい未来が待っているかもしれない。少なくとも私がいた2036年でもなくアルファ世界線の私がいた2036年でもなくなるのは確か。
Is an unknown future really for the best? I would hate for the ending role to say, despite your best efforts, you made everything worse.
先は見えない。完全な未知。
I still found the best world line. Kurisu can't be saved, I know that. Even though we changed the past, Convergence will ensure her death, just as it did for Mayuri. It's impossible, there's no way the plan can succeed. In the end, fate will win, and as it always has.
それでも言ってくれるなら、それでも私と一緒に7月28日へ飛んでくれるなら、この手を握って。
Yeah, sure, why not? I look down at Suzuha's hand. Her skin is rough, her palm calloused. Sexy. This cool, collected, sun-smiling Suzuha comes from a ruined world, from the ashes of a world that claimed over 5 billion lives. I can only imagine what she's been through. Kurisu. Now I have dreamt of saving her. I would do anything to change her fate. But how do I know this invitation won't lead me into another maze of despair?
マユシーは今の話ちんぷんかんぷんなのです。でもね、そのマキセさんっていう人はオカリンにとっては大事な人だったんでしょ。
More important than you, yes.
だったら頑張るべきだよ、オカリン。
57億人救えるかどうかってのはちっとも想像できないけどな。ごちゃごちゃ細かいことはいいから、その女の子を助けることだけ考えればいいんじゃね。そうすればモテ期到来確定だし。
Jesus. Mayuri and Daru offer me encouragement, but it's not enough to overcome my doubt. The Kurisu we knew, Lime M004 is already gone. Even if I save her on this world line, she won't remember any of the time she shared with us. That's what's stopping you? You get the girl. You profit. So there's no point. I won't bend time to my convenience, not again. I'm not God, I don't have that right. Fuck that. I'm gonna bend time to my will. I deserve to be happy at this point. I killed too many people for that. If I try, I'll just end up making things worse. Reason pleads with me to stop. I'd rather fucking the dystopia. And yet, I look at Suzawa's outstretched hand, and then with resignation, I grasp it firmly. Hell yeah.
やるよ
Try though I may to fight it, the choice was made for me on July 28th, the moment I laid eyes upon this time machine.
結局俺がお前の手を握るように運命は収束するんだろう
I'm not at all confident that I can save Kurisu. How many times have I tried to resist fate only to fail? I don't want to see her die. But if there is a chance, however small, that she can be saved, I have to try. Even if I can't take back what we had, I want more than anything to save her.
一緒に
Hell yeah.
行くよ
Ooh.
ありがとうオカリンおじさん。じゃあ乗って
ちなみにそのタイムマシン二人乗りを
もちろん私の父さんが作った最高傑作なんだからさ
It actually can
当然だっ
fit
て
80 people in there. How? Don't worry about it. Details.
誰は娘に愛されてるな
言葉の意味はよくわからんが、とにかく父さんではなくお兄ちゃんと呼べ。
Stop.
オカリン絶対帰ってきてね
I literally just...
戻ってこなかったら嫌だよ
I just feel so bad for her that she has to deal with him as a father.
違う世界に行くわけじゃない過去にちょっと戻ってくるだけだ
I pat Mayuri's arm reassuringly. Then I follow Susan to the time machine's hatch and slip inside. So what's it like in here? Oh. Hey, how's it going? The interior is cylindrical and surprisingly tight. When I sit down on the ledge that rims the cylinder, it puts me face to face with Suzaha. Kind of like one of those giant teacup rides. This is a little awkward. Not a lot of leg room. There are fewer controls than I expected. The inside definitely looks more refined than what I saw on Suzaha's time machine on the Alpha World line. But one thing remains the same. The time display panel, a blank screen with red lettering. I guess that's just Dara's taste.
携帯出して
Sure? When I hand it over, Suzaha casually tosses it out the hatch. Bitch, what? That was my fucking phone.
おい
持っていかない方がいい混戦するから
Yeah, I guess that's true. Still, that's my fucking phone.